Patty, I'd love for you to share, if it's okay, obviously without naming names, an example of a woman, because I thought that was so powerful when you said to me the fact that a woman doesn't even realize that she can sell her business. That must be a huge epiphany moment for her to say, wait a minute, what? Like all the hard work, all of those nights, all of the wall kicking moments, and all the things come to light to say, wait a minute, I do have something of substance here. I do have something that somebody could potentially want. I'd love to hear a story like that of somebody that you've helped as client of yours.
Sure. So let me start with the story, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about some pitfalls
Mm.
because I think that may be helpful. Um, so we'll call my client Deborah, not her real name. Deborah is an expert in the elder care industry, and she built a company that helps adult children navigate the minefield of, of declining parents, resistant family members, and a super confusing healthcare system. So she's providing this fabulous service. She's working with people who really need her help because there's so much family dynamic that gets involved in this. And when she and I met, her belief was that she needed to bring in more and more clients in order to generate more revenue, have it be more consistent, and really build the value of her company. And what happens when you do that is that you're creating a whole new set of problems, right? You need more people, you need more processes, you need all kinds, more technology. And so you're increasing your expenses, and you may not be increasing your revenue at the level that you need to in order for you to really build value. So Deborah was still excited and happy with her company, but realized that it wasn't doing everything she wanted it to do. So as we worked together, we talked about exit. And she said, but I don't have anything to sell. Yes, you do. And let me mention one of the pitfalls and one of the false beliefs. We believe, even if we have something to sell, that there's some cookie cutter method we can use to build value in our company. And there isn't. And it doesn't really matter what you build. It matters what your ultimate buyer thinks is valuable. So I'm going to say that again a little differently. So I can put tons of time, money, and energy into building my team and doing an operations manual and all the documenting all my processes. I can do all of that. And it can build great value in your company. But if my buyer 5 years from now comes in and he wants the name of my company, the domain for my website, and my client list, and he doesn't want anything else, then I have invested all that time, energy, and money in building things that I think are valuable, but my buyer doesn't care about.
Right, right.
And that is a very, very common dynamic. We think we know what people will think is valuable. And we can't know because you don't know who your buyer is going to be. And different buyers value different things.
Yeah.
So when I explained to Deborah that it takes about 5 years to position your company for exit, to build that value, and to find those right buyer who does value your company and is willing to invest in that, we rolled up our sleeves and we got to work. We used the SNAP system and did all of the steps that I mentioned. We built the value of her company. And after 6 years of working together, she had a buyer who came to her, offered her more than double what she anticipated getting. And because we had done such a good job positioning her company for exit, the sale happened very quickly. And it was so gratifying for her, so validating to know that all the work we had done did pay off, and she can now choose if she wants to do something else or retire.
Yeah.
And it's given her so many more choices. So that has been, in fact, that just happened last year, that she sold her company, and I helped her through the due diligence period and the transition period. So all of those pieces fell into place. And she happened to have a buyer who did value all of the steps that we took and all the ways that we built value.